So hey there guys, I've just watched episode 7 of Steins Gate. Oh, the reaction is in the link. The links to the reaction are in the description, and yeah, go watch it and go back here if you want to listen to the discussion. And the discussion starts right now. So, the episode was again very interesting. It gone like super fast. So we start with Okabe Rintaro doing like a weird speech about tremble right hand of mine and all that dramatic moment, and he like you don't look like a very strong man, but he actually broke the door from the microwave. Can you imagine it? It's like not that easy to do. Man, you're strong. So he breaks it, and Mayushii, man, let me see her reaction again. There was like such a reaction. Like a metallic. This microwave is a metal. I mean, not completely, but it has to be metallic because it covers the microwave. And he breaks it, and poor Mayushii, screams, people. Now she can't heat up her chicken. So, I mean, you have to buy a new one at least. Because you have to feed your girl. Look at her, poor girl. So they and Daru makes an update to the microwave, not microwave anymore, to the time machine. So Phone Wave second edition version 1.03 is done. Okay, great. Fucking numbers is crazy. It reminds me of Nintendo, you know. Uh, new Nintendo New 3DS XL. That's an actual name of a console. So this is like similar. Phone Wave second edition version or new Nintendo 3DS XL. But anyways, just all those words are combined in a one name of a game console. I have it. Awesome thing. Now you can use the Phone Wave cell phone to send the email to any phone you like. How was that before? Yeah, it worked differently. Yeah, it worked like completely differently. So before they had a microwave with a phone attached to it, and the phone you attach to it, it receives the message somehow. So you're like sending the message, and it goes to the phone that is connected to the machine. But now they somehow he somehow did that, like you don't need to put the phone. You can send the message in past to any phone. How that works, I don't even understand. For that to work, I mean, okay, I kind of understand that you can send a now you have the equipment, right? You have the microwave, you have it modified, and you're kind of sending that message. And if you're sending a human being, you just give the coordinate, like time, space time coordinate. You get to appear at this exact coordinate at this exact time, and he's like teleports in time and space and appears. Right? It's just physical teleportation. That's easy. But if you're sending a message, you know, I mean, your phone sending signals to your local or whatever like providers. They have all these towers, so it goes to the tower. It does something there, and it goes to other tower, and then it goes to a phone. So it's a long chain. And if we send a message now, like from where it goes back in time, like how? At what exact moment? It goes in time when, where, how? How do you receive that message? It should appear somewhere at this chain, either in your original phone, but it does not appear in your phone because there is no traces when we go to the other word line, like you haven't sent that message. So that means the message appears either in provider's equipment or inside your phone, inside the phone you're sending it to, like instantly. But it just it's not enough for it to appear there. It had to ring, like tidin tidin. So it had to be delivered. So it kind of appears, looks like it appears somewhere in the middle, somewhere in the provider um, side, somewhere there, and then it like was never sent here, but actually gets delivered here. It's a weird concept. I'm not sure how that can work. I mean, sending a human is much more easier to explain than sending a message that uses like mobile operators and all that. So, but at least they did it. So, okay, I'm just speaking about that in terms of like how can it work in reality. But we're watching a science fiction, right? Even the best science fiction is still science fiction. You have to leave some little details here and there for it to work. Man, I'm gonna. Okay, okay, okay. hmm So they technically now can send a message from a far distance to like any phone in the world. They have to just know the phone, right? And they modifying the machine even more. Then let's continue our experiments. And Chris is so like, yeah, let's continue. So energetic and so ready to continue. I forget the word, man. Sometimes I really want to say some smart word, but I'll just spend your time thinking about it, like trying to remember it. There's a helicopter. Bombs? Oh hell no! Don't drop bombs on me. Let's continue our experiments. And Moeka is like, is it really time machine? I mean, yeah. Have you heard people speaking about like every single one of them? Mayushii were still there, like shocked from them breaking the microwave. The landlord, yeah, but there was no Mr. Brown in there. Oh, and we meet his daughter, little tiny girl. She says to Turu, "Don't call my dad Mr. Brown." hmm So he runs away, and they are trying to send a message again to check if it works. They send it, it works. So the stupid message is like Okabe is an airhead and Tuturu and all the previous ones. They don't change anything, but they technically can. Because it's like a butterfly effect. This is like a dangerous thing. If you're changing even some slight thing there, the outcome may be like terrible, grand. Just imagine. I mean, this is not about the this exact situation when they're sending stupid stuff, but it still can change something because you're sending a message to a man that should not receive that message at this moment, and he's like walking like through the road and cars are passing by and he have to be attentive, but the message like, oh, what's up, and car hits him. You can actually mess up stuff even by just sending the stupid message. So this is all dangerous. Playing with time is probably the most dangerous thing you can possibly think of, because you have like godlike abilities, but uh, in their case, in this case, it's kind of uncontrollable now. They're just sending messages that don't even know what will happen, and they will not have even a chance to change it after that. They're just pressing the button. Oh, it worked or it doesn't work. Like, okay, we're all alive, great. But then you're gonna send and someone's gonna disappear because he's dead now. This is this is a one-way ticket, as far as I understand, at least. How can you? If you're gonna die, then I mean, then again, dying in this concept of world lines is not like it's like set in stone. It's kind of like, okay, this you here you died, here you didn't die. It's all like, and Ocarina have the memory, right? He can jump between the lines, but other people don't know. Like they will not even remember. If he dies at some point, there's like, okay, what? Who is that? I don't know. I don't remember. Like as Titer explained, like you kill A and everything rewrites, and like, well, he died. What can we do? So this is all like extremely dangerous, in my opinion. So yeah, they send a message. Moeka is shocked, and Suzuha maintains her bike. Man, she maintains her bike more than she works in the saloon in a TV shop. And she looks, I don't know what's her emotions, but yeah. So yeah, we go and see the table, and Chorizo, man, this is a nice phrase. Like she's like so forcefully giving Ocarina the vegetable juice. Her face is like excellent. I cannot catch it, man. I catched it at some point, but let me let me see it again. They didn't have a Dr. Pepper, so they bought the weirdest thing ever. The most distant from a Dr. Pepper drink. But just look at her. Look at the girl. Like she's like a mom. I'd drink that if such woman gave it to me. Like 200% of something here. It's like serious stuff, people. Kogeme, original. Um, and he drinks it. He actually kind of likes it, I suppose. He like drank the whole thing. My cat is meowing. Ferris, where's Ferris? I missed Ferris. And then yeah, he proposes. If you create a time paradox, man, they kind of think about like this is dangerous, but they're still going, and I can understand that. It is irresponsible. What the hell? I suppose like almost all of us would try that because that's very interesting. This is like something that humans, we're by nature, we know, we want to know stuff. That's what divines us from, not divines, divides us from like monkeys. We want to know what's happening. We want to know why is that happening. We're thinking about like a deep stuff. And of course, by nature, we're experimenters. We are very risky people. No risk, no reward. So I can understand them, but this is a super dangerous thing. And they continue and they continue, and he proposes to win the lottery. And I mean, we're all kind of at least a bit mercantile because the world we're living now is uh, very, very strongly based and dependent on money. And of course, having money is one of the main things in your life because you can buy maybe not everything, but very, very many things and many services and everything. And even, you know, I don't remember where I saw that or who said that. Like, uh, rich people say that you cannot buy health for money. You know, when you're like speaking with them, like, oh, you cannot buy health for money. But tell that to a poor human being who have no money and he cannot even go to the hospital because they need money to serve like him, like to check him. They need money to give him medicine. So yeah, you kind of can buy health for money. If you don't have money, well, you don't have anything. So it's in a way that means that like your health is based mostly on your genetic base, but still you can buy health for money, literally. So in our world you can buy everything for money, and they're trying. Man, I'm going everywhere with this discussion. I'm sorry. So they're trying to win the lottery, but Mayuri proposes to like give world make world the best place in the world, and man, she's like so great. Give upa cushions to everyone. As I've said, like Mayushii to president for president. Oh, and then they noticed that Moeka is not even there anymore. She were messaging him from the whole time, uh, and she wanted to take the computer. I mean, she's obsessed with the thing. I don't know what's up with her, but she really wants that. So they kind of like let her sit with the girls while guys are looking at the lottery. What can you win? Like there's like 20 something million yen. People are saying how much? 200 million yen. Give me the calculator right now. Where is it? We're gonna count that. 200 million yen. Is it actually really 200? 200, yeah, the round number. 200 million. Yeah, that's so much. That's so much. What's the um mhm. Oh, that's not easy to count. How the hell? One sec. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh. I don't know about the year 2000. Of course there was like probably some difference, but currently 200 million yen is oh, almost $2 million. Almost $2 million. I mean, for this money, I can live my whole life. No problem. Especially considering that you can invest them here and there and raise them. But even without investing, I think I can live. Let's convert that sum of money back to my currency just for fun. I'm not gonna tell you the result. It's just for me. Uh, USD dollars and yeah, where's just for me to understand like how much money is that? Cause the where's where? Oh, here it is. My God. I can easily live with that money my whole life. I can live two lives with that money. I mean, it's not like I can live two lives and be like buying everything, but just I can live normally like I do now. 2 whole lives. Fuck me. Okabe, he could have been so rich. But he declines and goes for 700 yen, which is not much. While Mayushii shows Moeka the lab and she photographs everything to prove that she was here, kinda at least that's how. Man, the hair of my cat's like everywhere. I'm sorry. hmm So Okabe gives her the phone and asks her to send the message to him in the past, so it should convince him to buy the lotto ticket and win. And she says, buy Lotto 6, you'll win. I mean, this nice. What should you get? And gives the number. Uh huh. So they argue with Kurisu about some Tundere stuff. Oh, that's like Kurisu is like the type of enemy girl. I've heard, as I've said, I've heard of it, but I kinda don't remember. And they're sending it. They're sending it. They're standing near the micro, not the micro, near the time machine. It like sparkles. No one's afraid anymore. El Psychungru, he says. And the thing, and there's number. I mean, I don't know what's with the number. 05711015. It appeared while the time was thing jumping. Maybe that's the number 1% thing that Mr. Titer said. Like we're now at 0.5, kind of 0.6%, and he needs to change it to 1%, where like good future is, I suppose. Why do you not doing that yourself, Mr. Titer? Why do you came here? Do you come here? Screw me. Why is he here? What's his mission? He has to had a mission, like jumping in the past and have no idea what to do. That's stupid. He should have a plan. Like you have, like as I've said, like you have to have a mission. What's his mission? To lead Ocarine, or just to be there? Because sometimes, sometimes there should be some event for other events to happen, and this not must be like some important event, but it has to be there. Like something has to be kind of like set in stone. Like if this happens, okay. If this not happens, that bad. So maybe he's here just to move the plot forward, or he actually like plays his role or tries to do something. I don't know. It's just a bit weird to me. What's his mission? What was his original mission in the real world? So they're successful. Oh, yeah, and that's an interesting moment. So the line changes, just like in episode 1 when he was walking and sent that message. Like stuff changed around him, and the sound like dinging, echoing sounds, and him standing without understanding, standing without understanding, man. Anything, and he like goes back to himself like what happened, and they're all standing at the exact places: Moeka, Kurisu, Daro, Mayushii. So they were preparing to send the message. They were like kind of there but didn't send it, and it arrived, and only Okabe remembers that. This is also interesting. Maybe Taiter's goal really is to prepare Okabe for doing like his job, because he like some wonderfully have this ability. Or as I've said, maybe it works differently. Maybe he's not the chosen one. Like it's just he has his own memories, and other people has their own memories, but in other world lines. It's like, when you're young, probably every single one of us, at some point, especially when we were like kids or young, had this idea that you're unique and everything goes around you. It's like now you understand that this is a human being with his life, and this is a human being with his life, and you're like, we're like born and die and all that sad stuff. But then we thought like, no, it's not gonna be about me because I'm special. And that kind of feels like that because this is your line, this is your world. So maybe like he jumped to his world, other people have that memory, but they jumped to other worlds. That's all interesting. The concept of world lines is very interesting. But as Titor said, like it moves, and kind of all people's memories are erased. But in fact, it even if it moves, the other world lines they they not they don't cease to exist. They're still existing. They're kind of like inactive. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe even Titor is not sure about how it works. So, anyways, he kind of wakes. They tell him like they wanted to try the experiment, and he's shocked. Like, what? What? Did I win? And no, he haven't even. He bought the ticket and gave it to. No, he didn't buy the ticket. He told Luca to buy the ticket. Nice guy. But Luca messed up because, unfortunately, that happens. And he enters and tells that, yeah, you sent that message to me 1 week ago and told me I'm gonna win. And then they understand that, so we kind of already experimented about it. Did you use the phone wave to send the message? Yeah, and so Ocarina thinks about why is he the only one who remembers everything. Oh, and then the weird scene. We see Suzuka looking at her thing again, like a little metal thingy. And little girl, her name was Naya. Nice name. And Ocarina walks there like kind of like in his mind, all like with thoughts. And Suzuha asks him like, "What's wrong? You look like you've been brainwashed." And he's like, "Yeah, maybe I've been brainwashed." And she jumps on him, like instantly jumps on him. Look at her like, ooh, 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 man. I wanted to say something, but I'm not gonna say something. People gonna call me sexist and stuff. Man. So she actually thought that. I mean, it's her future dystopian reaction. I suppose people are going like brainwashing through brainwashing procedures, and she says like, "No, there's no chip." I mean, I can understand that Tokurin has this like persona of crazy mad scientist Hoinkyoma, and he thinks that Suzuha also kind of plays the game, but she's actually serious, man. So yeah, I didn't notice that. So yeah, she confirms that there was no experiment. It just happened. Something related to the. Are you worried about? Huh? Are you worried about something related to the time machine? Yeah. Then why not ask John Titor? Man, are you connected with John Titor? Why are you like always bringing the man? She's kind of like a. Uh, what's it called? Uh, I don't even know. She's kind of like a guide in a way. She kind of guides him what to do next, and always trying to connect him to John Titor. You're working together with the man. Why not ask John Titor? And he's like, yeah, really. So yeah, he again, John Titor with the word lines. John Titor mentioned this. If you go to the past and change it, this alters something called the divergence number. Yeah, I suppose that number was the divergence number while the teleportation even. And the world line moves to another world. hmm When there's a world line shift, people's memories are altered. Yeah, we know that. But you are not memories created. So the kind of means that there's actually one active world line. Dime moved the world line from world where Lukaku didn't buy the Lotto 6 to the world where he bought it. Though it didn't work, so it's kinda still it's unsafe. You can tell the man like, oh, you're gonna die, and then he's not gonna believe it, or it's not gonna help him. So it's not a very effective, and I forgot the word. Not the very best method. Not very dependable. He didn't send it. So why is he only one who remembers? I don't know. That's the question, man. And she says, he tells her, yeah, I will connect. I will speak with John Titor. There was a moment she told him like, I'm like gonna support you or something. Or am I tripping? I know. Yeah, yeah. Okay, Brentaro. I'm on your side, okay? I'm telling you, she's like a guide of some sort. And Mr. Muscle Man arrives. Damn. In his truck, or whatever it's called. Goes out of it and like starts harassing poor Korean for like doing something bad with his girl, but no. He does nothing. But they tell Mr. Brown that the Suzuka is messing around. So he writes to Titor. The message is kind of unknown because they didn't translate it. Everyone went away, but Chris is still there, and they have like this nice time together, conversation, and like saying jokes here and there. Then people start sending messages to Okabe. The Luca and Daru and Mayushii and Moeka, everyone sent the message to him. Daru forgot his wallet. And then Mr. Titor answers. So yes, I suppose you actually changed the word line, but I don't understand why you have your memories. Do you actually don't understand that, Mr. Titor, or you know that that should have supposed to happen? Maybe he's just like pretending. What does this mean? Why Mel was never? Oh, and he also says that that's weird. They never considered time travel. Not time. They never considered sending messages in time. And that's kind of weird because we're currently living in a world line where John Titor gets back, right? So if nothing changes, we're going there. And that means that now we have the machine that sends messages in time. And that information about that machine wasn't able to get to John Titor, I suppose, to their time. So it's what happens to it? Because it's set in stone that we're moving there to the point where Titor goes back. He didn't change anything yet, as far as I understand. So why they have no information about like sending messages? They actually can send a human being though. somehow able to overcome the whole black hole limitations and banana jelly thingies. You change the past and move toward lines. Over a world line jump and observe the change. And they show Moeka while he speaks about jumping through the world lines. It's never been confirmed if anyone alive can maintain their memories. And they showing a Moeka speaking about someone jumping in the world lines and maintaining their memories. Maybe Moeka also can maintain memories? Because why would you show the girl? And she looks like thinking about it. You may have that power. So he kind of says like, yeah, be our what's the word he used? Uh huh. What lies beyond is true freedom. About the yeah. He said there's like 1% barrier, that kind of good word lines behind it, and the bad word lines before it, and we're like kind of in the bad place now. And so the tighter's mission is to change that. So, yeah, so I suppose his mission was to change the number with Okarin's help, because he tells him about it, like you have to do that. You have to save the world, or the future will become a dystopia. And he wanted that. I mean, Okarin wanted that. Kyoma, I want you to be the Messiah. And the end. So stuff getting serious, people. Like seriously, from getting metal upas and like joking about the bananas and tight holes, we're actually going to like serious stuff now. A very serious stuff. Like playing with fire, not just with fire. Fire is nothing compared to time. And like saving the world and like weird people around. I don't know, man. I want to watch the next episode, but it is late and I have to edit everything. Oh man, this is super interesting. This is super interesting. I wonder what's it gonna bring next. So, thank you guys for watching. See you in the next episode. Bye bye.